Okay guys, so I want to show you guys a few websites that I've been using so far to organize my wedding and keep everything organized and just trying to stay on top and getting some ideas for my wedding. So if you are interested in learning on some of these websites or just to get some information on some of these, just go ahead and keep watching. So the first website I want to share with you guys is the Wedding Wire website, and this is my homepage. When I click onto there, so you can see the let me make the screen bigger. So you can see how many days left I have until my wedding. You can see who I am, my wedding date, possibly where I'm going to be having my wedding at, and here is my checklist. So far I have 9 things done in my checklist. I have 78 things to do, and it has some vendors here and some other things. So once you kind of hire someone, you can kind of fill in these spaces here as you go along, so you can make sure you keep track of this. So if you go up at the top here, has all your stuff as far as like messages, your wedding website, your checklist, guest list, and seating chart, budget, and favorite vendors. So if I go to my messages, all my messages have all the messages I went through as far as like looking for vendors for my venue. And I also archived some that I decided not to go with because they were either out of my budget or just not a good fit. It was just an easier way to kind of save it. The downfall with this is that they don't give you an option to like click and like delete. You can archive it, or I think that's like the only way to really like get rid of it. And the other thing is to keep in mind is once you send a message to one venue, somehow the computer generates and sends like messages to other venues. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Is once you send one, you'll probably get a ton of messages from other ones. So if I go back to the home page, and here's my checklist. So as you can see, I have 3 things that's overdue because I haven't found my photographer yet. I just haven't had time to download this, and I haven't shared this yet. In July, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, is getting my venue, create the website, which I actually done, so I can go ahead and check that off, book my photographer, caterer, and florist. And it just has all the things you need to do for each month up until your wedding. And so now I have 10 things done and 78 to do. And also Wedding Wire has planning tools. It has forms you can make. It has dresses, inspiration, registry, all the stuff you need. So I'm just going to go back. So the wedding website I actually did create through Wedding Wire. So you can see here is the homepage for that. And here are the pages that you can have on your website. These are the hidden pages. And these that don't say hidden are the ones that everyone can see when they go. So if I go to preview my website, here is a sneak peek of my website. So when you first come to my website, there is a password. It's password protected. So here is the page that I can go into. I will show you guys more of how my website look once I'm finished doing it, but this is kind of like, let's go to the home page. You'll see welcome, and this is like our welcome, you know, and we're going to add more photos, but it's not 100% finished. So this is just like the beginning of the website, and I do have things on the About Us part and our story, and I have the wedding events for a few events that's coming up. So that information is on there, so I am going to leave that open. I have a ton of tabs open because I'm trying to keep up with everything. So if you go back to Wedding Wire, that is the website portion of this, and you have your guest list, which obviously I did start on. It tells you how many people you have invited, how many in the bridal party, the bridal shower, and you can eventually, people will be able to RSVP on my website. So just it's connected with this so that I can tell who's actually going to go. Then you have the seating chart, the budget, which I'm still working on, and other things. So I love wedding wire. I have no complaints about it so far. The only thing is just that vendor thing. So now, okay, so the next website I want to show you guys is Zola. I think that's how you pronounce it, Zola Registry. You can create your registry through them. You can also plan your wedding through them. I just found them just by Googling how to have people pay, like buying gifts, because we have apartment together. We kind of have everything we need, so I didn't want anything new as far as like a toaster or a blender, so I decided to go with Zola Registry. And on here you can create your own registry, and this is our background that I put up so far. I thought it was really cute, 2 pineapples on the beach, because obviously we're trying to get some funds for our honeymoon, so it's kind of like the honeymoon. And then Jacqueline and Gregory's wedding, Jacqueline and Gregory, so, and then it has our wedding date here, and then just the same photo from like Instagram. We're obviously going to change our photos once we take engagement photos. And it has, hi, welcome to our registry. You know, we're wanting to fund for our honeymoon. So here, once people can come and look at it, so we can just preview the registry. This is not password protected. And this is for people who we don't invite because we know that they're not going to be able to come to our wedding because it's going to be out of town. They can still come and just, you know, donate to our honeymoon. So I only have 4 things on here. This is more like a personal item that I want. And this is supposed to be a dining room table. I don't know why it's not showing up, but mainly I'm probably going to delete these 2 and just keep these 2. And this is to help contribute to a trip. So they can click on contribute and they can put whatever amount they want, and you click contribute and you check out, and then you can just pay for whatever. But the reason why it's asking me to put in my password is because it knows that this is me, because I'm signed in on the computer. But normally they wouldn't have to do that. They'll just put in their credit card information and they'll pay, and it's still, and it just tells you like how much it needs. We just put $1,000, but we're just happy with whatever we can get, and this is just a better way to keep track of everything in there. And I don't have any issues. I really like this, and it also has like different planning things, so you can also plan different things for your wedding if you want to have this all in one. And I think you can also order things off of Zola. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure you can order things off of here if you want to. But it has all different types of gifts on here that you can add into your registry. You can also manage your registry. This is where I will manage mine. I can add gifts, take things away. So for instance, I would take away this ghost chair. You can go and see, you can add things from like the kitchen, dining, bedroom, just everything. And then you have a planner. Obviously it's the wedding planner, and this is also for your registry planner. So it tells you only have 39% of guests will be able to, like, you know, be able to add or like donate or purchase a gift or whatever. But if you, in reality, I don't even know if we're gonna make it to $1,000. It has everything you'll need on here, a gift tracker, which I need to log in again. So it has the gift tracker, everything, just everything you need, and you can just customize it to your own like. The next website that I am subscribed to is called The Knot. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this one. This is the go-to wedding site that everyone uses to make their wedding website, to plan their wedding, do registry, do everything through. And the reason why I have so many different websites that I'm using right now is because I wanted to try out different things. I wanted to have different things I can access and give you guys more things to look at versus just The Knot, because everyone pretty knows how to use this. But I'm going to log in. So I'm just going to log in. And so the reason why I have The Knot, I'm going to show you guys. I am not planning or using this as my registry or to find vendors or to plan my website, because I already have those things. I'm only using The Knot just to get basic advice. They have cool ideas and advice on The Knot that Wedding Wire don't really have on there. So I really like the ideas and advice they have. It's just small things that you'll probably need to know as far as like when you go to start planning your wedding. Just overall bridesmaid dresses buying guide, and just everything you need to know from beauty, honeymoon invitations, the guest list, which is a big thing that everyone's stressed over, and the budget is another thing also. So I really love this part of this website. I may use it to go ahead and start planning my wedding on here also, to have the triple power thing kind of going on. But I do love it for this one purpose, and I love the planning 101. It's just things that you just need to know when it comes to planning a wedding, because it's really hard to find a place to start when it comes to planning a wedding. You have so many ideas and so many things you want to do, but then you realize that will you be able to afford doing those things? So those are the three main websites that I'm using right now, which is Wedding Wire, the Knot, Zula, with Zula Registry. These are the three main ones that I'm using at this time. And if you go back to my website and you go to our registry, on here I connected the Zula website, so people can, when they go, if I preview my website, so when you go on and you go to our registry on our website, you can click here and automatically take you to our Zula's registry. So that's another good thing. You can link that, and we're also going to be registered at Target. So I'm really excited about that. But those are the main three that I'm using right now. And obviously any other information that I find out or that I'm going to be using, I will obviously let you guys know about it. And I do keep my own window open on my computer, so that is all of my stuff and everything like that. So I will be sharing some more stuff with you guys, and I hope you guys like this and love that I'm sharing some of my organization things with you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section, and I will get to you soon as possible. And yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next video. Bye guys.